Here we are.
Captains here.
I feel good.
We're ready.
Ooh.
I'm excited to get underway.
Let's see. Let's
I'm
see.
excited. This is going to be a whole lot of fun here. I'm curious. Fee, can you just take me inside? I think Captain GM Fee has a nice ring to it. What's your strategy here?
Ooh, Fee's wearing Unrivaled top.
It does have a nice ring to it. I like this position a lot. I feel like I got to try to get some of my Hootie Hoo Owl girls on here. I got to try to get some of my Husky girls on here. So I've got an agenda coming into today.
All right, we got a little bit of an agenda. What
So-
about you, Caitlin? What's your strategy here?
I'm going on vibes.
Ooh.
We're picking whatever comes to mind.
Going on
We're just having
vibes.
fun. My team's going to be fun. That's all that matters. You get to be in front of the home crowd in
Wait,
Indianapolis.
Caitlin's wearing
so
WNBA.
that's right.
Fee's wearing
Being in front of
Unrivaled.
the home crowd is
Oh
an
my
important
God.
thing and could play maybe to your advantage here. Before we dive even further into strategy, what do you say we just remind everybody of the rules here? Because there are a few for these festivities. There's going to be 2 rounds of this official 2025 All-Star Draft. In the first round,
Okay, this
each
is the
of our
rules.
captains will select 4 players from the starters pool. Then we're going to move on to the second round. That is where our captains will select 6 reserves.
Trades allowed.
And then
Trades.
gamesmanship begin, because trades are permitted after the second round. But remember, these are comparable trades. For example, a starter for starter, a reserve for reserve, and you can't combine here, friends. It's straight up 1 for 1 here. I think we've done enough talking. It sounds like it is time
Trades.
to get this draft.
Are they allowed to trade their
underway. I've
coach?
always wanted to say this. With the first pick in the 2025 WNBA All-Star Draft, Team Clark selects
Aaliyah.
I know this is going to be super surprising to everybody watching, but I'm going with my teammate, Aaliyah Boston. Baby.
Okay, Aaliyah number 1.
We're
Stewie,
putting
I'm
Aaliyah
guessing.
Boston
Welcome,
up on
baby.
the board here. Aaliyah Boston going here to Team Clark. Remember, Aaliyah has been on opposite teams with Nafisa Collier in each of her first 3 All-Star appearances, and that tradition, keeping it up this year as she's joining her teammate Caitlin Clark.
Baby is the
She's
first
been an
pick, as
All-Star
expected.
selection in each of her first 3 seasons in the league. She's the 9th player in the league history.
I'm gonna show you guys my
to be an
predictions.
All-Star in each of their first 3 seasons. So you're getting some real talent that you know very well here, Caitlin, on your team. That means, Fee, you are up with the second pick in this draft.
Okay.
I went Stewie.
Okay, with my first pick, I feel like I have to go with my unrivaled co-founder, Stewie.
Oh,
Okay, so we're
going
2
with
for 2 so
Stewie
far.
With the number 2 pick here in this draft.
We're 2 for 2 on our
Two-time All-Star
predictions.
Captain, a lot of experience here.
So these are the
Both
predictions
sides
here.
Faced off with Angel Wilson as the other captain. of
Caitlin
course.
might take
Been
Paige, you
with
know.
though, before Fee, 3 All-Star
Caitlin might take
games, so maybe
Paige.
that's a little bit of a part of this, some experience here as teammates in the All-Star game. So we're going to see that chemistry here on full display in Indianapolis. We got 2 players off of the board. Who are we
Okay.
going with next, Caitlin?
I'll take Sabrina.
Okay.
No shock.
Hard.
No
Sharp
shock.
shooter.
Can't go wrong there.
So then Paige is gonna
Big
go
fan
to
Fab, so
Fee.
we'll
That
add her
makes
to the
sense.
roster.
Put her up there.
Okay, so-
adding some shooting, some more shooting to the mix here.
we've already
Of
got it
course,
wrong.
Sabrina became
Wait,
the
1
Liberty's
second.
all-time leader in made
So these are my-
three-point shots this
my
season.
actual
Will
ones?
she be bringing that here to Indianapolis for the 2025
We're gonna go even more
All-Star
across.
game? I expect her to be pulling
We're
up
gonna go
for
the
at least
actual
50
ones.
when she played with Yuffie in the last 2 All-Star games. So it's going to be a little bit different now going head-to-head here with Sabrina. All right.
Sabrina would be an
You're
interesting
up.
one.
Who we got, Fee? Who we added to Team Collier?
Okay, I feel like I have to go with my Owl teammate, Alicia Gray.
She took Alicia
We're
Gray?
stacking up the Owls. Does that mean I get a hootie hoo?
Oh, I'm sure she's doing it at home, but I'll do it for you guys too.
She took Alicia Gray.
There we go. I knew we needed another
Oh my
one.
God,
Alicia
Angel
Gray
Wilson's still there.
Here, the third
Paige
straight
is
year
still
as
there.
an All-Star, and all have
Ooh.
come since joining the Atlanta Dream in
Ooh,
2023. Of course,
Paige, do
they
it,
used to
Caitlin,
last
take
being the first
Paige.
player to win both the three-point contest and the skills challenge.
Do it, take
in the same
Paige. If you
year.
guys agree,
Some
subscribe. We are trying to hit
here
52.9K by the end of the
at
stream.
Team Collier. Caitlin, we're going back to you here with the 4th pick in this draft.
All right, 4th pick. I'm going to take Asia.
Asia.
Okay, so we've got-
Wilson. I was wondering when we would see Asia of the
Back my
Aces
team up.
going
we
off
go.
of the board here.
Paige has to go
Asia
next, I
Wilson
guess.
Headed to Team Clark here, 3-time All-Star.
She's going
captain.
UConn.
She did select Yuffie on her team in 2019 and has played with you 3 out of the 4 All-Star games. So it's going to be a little different again going head-to-head here with Angel Reese.
They're going to take
The
Paige
third
next,
straight
obviously.
Season of her averaging 20 or more points and her 5th season overall. Of course, a certified baller. Back to Team Collier we go.
Okay, this is a tough one. With the hope that my baby husky will still be here when I come back, I'm gonna go with Madam President Nneka.
Oh, Paige! Do it. I don't care.
Don't get this
Paige is a better power forward than Satu. Take Paige, Caitlin.
Come on now.
Well, there are trades allowed in the second round. A 10th All-Star selection.
Take her.
Nneka, one of 5
Caitlin, you
players
can
with
take
10
Paige.
All-Star selections in league history. If you're really quiet right now, you can hear Chanae screaming across where I'm sitting in Los Angeles for her sister here. She's played in the All-Star game with both of the captains.
I'm shocked. I'm
Both you,
shocked.
Caitlin and Yuffie. So she's got a little bit of experience in gamesmanship on both sides. Caitlin, are you going to make
Paige.
a move here? Are you going to listen to Fee, or
Come
are
on,
you
Paige.
taking?
So this is tough. They're both amazing.
Take
obviously.
Paige.
This is like your thought process.
From a size standpoint, taking Paige puts me at a real size disadvantage with me, Paige, and Sabrina. So I'll let Fee win this one. I'm
No!
gonna take Satu. Satu's had a great year.
All
and
right.
Tremendous player. So I'll take her. And Fee, you can be happy now.
No!
That when we get down to the reserves, that I gave her. I let her pick 2 in a row, basically. I let her pick 2 in a row.
All right, so you're hoping that maybe this is some goodwill a little bit here for the future.
You
but
took
until then-
Satu.
Right.
Satu Sabali.
You took Miss Negative Motor in the All-Star game.
All-Star game selection since 2023.
She's
Played
a
with Fee in
big
the
that
All-Star
shoots
game in 2023.
39% from the
Career high in
fields.
scoring, over 19 a game this season in her first season with the Mercury here. So that means I think we know where you're going next, Bea, but we'll let you do the official honors here.
Yes, I thankfully have my baby husky Paige. I'm super excited to get to play with her. So thank you, Caitlin. That was in very good faith. I will keep that in mind for the second round.
Paige
You had a
Bueckers,
chance to take
and
Paige.
That's good.
You better, Caitlin, you better take Angel for the bench. We
We
need a win. We need a win.
A rookie has been selected to an All-Star team since 2022. Prior to that stretch, the last rookie to be an All-Star was Yuffie, 2019. She became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. She did it in 11 games. Obviously, Caitlin, you have a lot of familiarity.
Caitlin, take
playing
Angel,
against her in
please.
college, and now
Obviously,
against
Kelsey's
her
coming up.
once again here in the All-Star game. So look at that. How are we feeling after you're seeing your starters here, Caitlin? How are you feeling looking at your roster so far?
I feel good. I love the team that we got to start our first 5, so I'm feeling pretty
Fee's
confident
team's
going
winning,
out
by the
to
way.
pick our
Fe's team's
reserves, but
winning.
I think we're off to a good start.
Some
Fee should be a little
versatility.
nervous.
I hate to say this,
Fee,
Fee's
are
team
you
wins.
nervous? Are you
Is
starting
winning.
are you starting to feel it?
Purely on
No,
motor.
I feel great. We're dynamic. We got people at all levels. We got a point guard, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like we're set right now.
And we saw some gamesmanship already. I'm wondering how that's
It's
going
about
to come
fun.
back
I want to
around
win.
in the
I want to
second
win.
round. Coming up here on WNBA Countdown, the All-Star.
All right, we're getting into odds right now. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one from the starters. We're into odds. I don't know. I don't know. I feel. Like. It comes down to, it comes down to Aja. It comes down to, is Aja going to want to drop 30? We'll be okay. This is even meant to be a competitive game. Man, I want to win. I don't care. I don't care. Alicia Gray going before Aja Wilson is crazy. Are you playing small ball? There's a bench. Just take Kayla Thornton on your bench. Need Reese for those rebounds. Yeah, take Angel with your second pick on the bench. Angel Wilson falling to 7th to the 5th pick. Kelsey Mitchell. If I'm Caden, I'm taking Angel. First round. First chance you get, take Angel Reese. So my predictions were... So these are my predictions. My predictions was Fee, Stewie, Paige, Breanna, Satu. So I got the first 3 right. I didn't get the order. I got these. Then I had Alicia Gray and Nneka going to Caitlin. Then I have Caitlin Clark taking Kelsey Mitchell, Alyssa Thomas. Fee taking Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins. I have Angel Reese going there as well. Gabby Williams going to Fee. Jackie Young going to Caitlin. Kayla Thornton going to Fee. Ryan Howard going to Caitlin. Kiki Riafen going to Fee. Kelsey Plum going to Fee. And Sonia Citron going to Fee. They are my predictions. Caitlin won't take Thomas to the Bonner. You're actually probably right. You're probably right with that one. But I'm only going to say the word probably. I'm only going to say the word probably because you never know. That is kind of crazy. The comments under age is like, at least we have all the refs on our... We'll have the refs on our side for the All-Star game. Caitlin is going to... Why would Caitlin take Kiki? What is the logic for Caitlin taking Kiki? Give us Angel. A 0% chance she draft Angel. Why would Fee draft Angel? Why wouldn't Caitlin take Angel? Makes the game easier for her. If she starts chucking bricks... This is going to be an interesting second round. Take Angel for the vibes. I think... I don't know. Like, I'd still do it. Like, I still take her. Not even for the vibes. Just for the motor. For the motor. Angel 11 and 12. Yeah, Caitlin had 10 assists in the last All-Star game in like 12 minutes. And obviously she didn't get an assist after that. Okay. I want Caitlin. Who do I want? I want Kelsey, obviously. I want Angel. I want Ryan Howard. Ideally, I want Gabby Williams, too. They hate each other. I don't care. I'd rather play with someone I hate than against someone I hate.
We get there. How are you feeling about your team as we look
toward
your roster of starters here, Caitlin?
I feel good. I think my team's very well-rounded. Like I said, I think the reserves are very guard-heavy, so maybe we'll get crazy with the guards here in the second round. I don't know. Go out there, a little run and gun, play fast, shoot a bunch of threes, shoot from anywhere, you know.
Who'll be the coach of Caitlin's team? Sandy Brondle. Oh, no, Lynx coach.
We know how important...
But, yeah, they're still stalling right now. They really are stalling. Caitlin Clark superfan. Would a Caitlin Clark superfan own a Dominique Malonga jersey? I don't think so. I might put on my Paige Bueckers jersey for the All-Star game. I do have an All-Star jersey from last year, actually. Okay, but this is round 2.
Thanks for giving us a peek into that strategy. I think it's time we get the second round rolling.
Fee's going to take Court or
now
Diggins.
Officially on the clock. Who are we going with the 6th overall pick?
Courtney or Diggins?
I feel like no surprise. I gotta pick my point guard, Courtney Williams, one of the original stud buds, one of the 2 stud buds.
Original.
Okay, and then we don't even need to listen. It's gonna be Kelsey.
I wanted her on my team. I wanted to be part of the live.
Obviously, they allow trades. Can they trade coach? I think they probably will. To be honest, that's what I expect to be the big switch. Like, I assume she's gonna take Kelsey. Like, I don't even have. Like, I'm typing it in before we've even heard it.
At the 2021 All-Star Game, so maybe you're like, all right, yeah, enough of that. We want to have her on the same team. All right, Caitlin, going back to you here at number 6.
All right, I'm going the same route as Fee. I'm taking Kelsey Mitchell.
Good call.
Happy to have her on the squad.
Yeah, obviously.
Kelsey Mitchell off the board. So we're going with a pair of teammates here to start the second round of our 2025 WNBA All-Star Draft. It's the 3rd straight All-Star selection for Kelsey Mitchell, one of 4 players to average 15 or more points in each of the last 6 seasons. And since the start of last season, Caitlin, you've assisted Kelsey on 39 3-pointers, the 3rd most by any scorer-assist duo in that span.
I reckon it'll be
maybe on full display, especially with a little maybe home cooking here in Indiana.
This will be an interesting one to see. Does she take Angel?
That's the plan. Obviously, we're used to the rims here, so Kels makes my life pretty easy. She makes shots, and probably one of the most explosive, fastest players I've ever played with. So, lucky to be her teammate, and happy she's on our team.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one to see what happens.
Translate over to the All-Star game. All right,
Fee's gonna take Skylar.
My friend.
I feel good with the route we're going on. I'm gonna stick with my Owl fam and get the most competitive person I know, Skylar Diggins.
The most competitive person you know. I like that moniker. It looks
Does
like
she
we're
take
going
AT?
on a clean sweep, right? We got
Angel?
Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins, and Alicia Gray. We made a
I wouldn't
clean
mind
sweep
Angel.
of the lunar owls.
I wouldn't mind Angel at all here from Caitlin.
Might need a little bit of vocal warm-up first. But
If you guys agree, subscribe. We are trying to hit 52.9K by the end of the stream. Get 2,000 people in here. Surely 22 of you guys aren't subscribed. Also, lads, if we can get the 500 likes, that would be insane. That would be absolutely insane.
In that endeavor, and then played with Fee in 2021 in the All-Star game and in the Olympics that year. So some experience here. Caitlin, going back to you, my friend.
Go for Angel. Go to Angel.
All right. This is tough. This is when it gets hard.
Yep.
Go take Angel.
Why is this where the strategy has to kick in?
Because I feel like there's so many great options here. It's a little more straightforward when it's starters because you can kind of go based off of guard and post.
Sure.
I mean, I guess you could here too, but I don't know if he's going to be happy, but I'm taking Gabby Williams. Sorry.
Okay, perfect. That's a motor. That's a motor.
Just a little size, can play the 4, can play the 3. She can do it all. I like versatile players. So
I love
she's
that.
had a great
I love
season
that.
As well.
It's a motor.
So I'm taking her on my team.
Fee, do we feel like this is a fair trade-off here for Paige since you got Paige in the first round?
You know what? I do want to keep my Huskies together. We'll see. Maybe we could do a little trade action later. Gabby's a great pickup for Caitlin. She's such an amazing player, so that was definitely a good pickup.
Yeah, 3 seasons with you at UConn, but she does lead the league in steals, so you got to watch out.
What's
for
up
her.
with that
She
picture,
is
Gabby
on,
Williams?
The opposing team here. All right, Fee. If Gabby Williams is off the board, who are you going with?
Okay.
AT?
I feel like I'm going to get into the post players.
Let's do it.
We need some rebounding. I'm going to go with Me-Bounds Angel. We need some rebounding on
Oh,
Angel
no!
Reese off the board here to Team Collier. Task is getting
She's
their
gonna
board
James. It's gonna be
here
the James
in
Harden situation.
Indianapolis. Angel, of course, joined Elena Deladon and Candace Dupree as the only Sky players to be All-Stars in each of their first 2 seasons in the league. And
They're gonna do the
rebounding
James
on
Harden and
Joy
have Melissa
Charles
Smith
and
sitting there at the
Yolanda
end.
Griffith is the only players to average a double-double in each of their first 2 seasons here. So bringing that to
These
Team
teams
Collier.
got the
Back to you,
motor.
Caitlin.
All right, I'm going to take one of the rookies here. I'm going to take Citron. Big fan of her game. Been a big fan of her since she's been in college. And I've been telling everybody I thought she would be a tremendous player when she got into the league, and she hasn't let me down. So I appreciate that. So I'm taking her on my team.
I mean, they played with each other in Team USA, like.
Stay together here because Citron and Area fans.
Sonia Citron going so early here.
Joining
Sonia Citron before Alyssa Thomas.
Since 2002, we haven't seen that. The second most points per game
Over
by a
Ryan
rookie
Howard.
this season, trailing only Paige Bueckers. So you got kind of all of that off of the board here, and now we're going back to you, Fee. We're getting to it. Only 6 slots left.
Okay. It is getting tough. You know what? I'm going to stick with the post players. I feel like we need even more strong post presence because we have a lot of guards over on Caitlin's side. We need some post players to be able to stop them running through all these screens.
You're gonna take
It's
18.
an all-star game. Supposed to be fun. Supposed to launch threes.
You're gonna take 18.
No,
There's not gonna be much rebounding. We're gonna make a lot of shots. So go ahead.
You're going to set some tough screens. That's what team sees all
She's
about.
a post and a guard hybrid. I'm going with AT. She get triple doubles all the time. She could be a guard too, but she's got that post presence.
If these players play hard, Caitlin's team's getting killed.
For Team Collier here, Alyssa Thomas, the 4th straight season as an All-Star.
We might not get any rebounds, but
you know what? If the rebounds are long, if you're launching
like
threes,
Caitlin has
those are
to take
the toughest
Kiki
rebounds
now.
to get, so maybe that's the strategy here.
She kinda
But
has
it's
to
her
take
first
Kiki.
selection in her first season with
It's like no centers.
4th overall. All right, Caitlin. I mean, what are you gonna do to combat this size that we're seeing built up over here on Team Collier?
I mean, I'm taking the other rookie, Kiki. Let's go.
She took Kiki and Sonia Citron.
Kiki's gonna get it when we
Early.
usually miss. Not gonna miss much, but yeah, I'm taking Kiki. She's had a great season. I think she's been tremendous with the Mystics. So.
All right.
Ryan Howard's still there. Jackie Young's still there. And she has Citron and Kiki.
5 double-doubles this season for Kiki. 8.3 rebounds a game. She's going to be needed to hold her own rebounding in this game for Team Clark here.
Oh my
All right,
God.
Nafisa, are we adding a little bit more shooting? What's the strategy now with 2 slots left and a lot of size? Good size, but a lot of size.
Yeah, we need some shooting. We need some dog energy. So you already know.
Ryan Howard.
Plum dog. Give me KP.
Okay,
So now
Plum.
we have the hoo-hoo. We also have
Do
on
not
the same team. The collection.
pass on Ryan Howard, Caitlin, please.
3rd straight All-Star selection.
Please do not pass on Ryan Howard.
Or excuse me, we're going
Do not
to
take
Kelsey
Kayla Thornton
Kelsey
here. Please
Plum.
don't.
2022 All-Star Game MVP, rather, scored 30 points that year, so that
Don't do it.
is the shooting.
Ryan Howard's
that
bigger
she
than
is
Kayla
hoping
Thornton.
To bring here to her team full of
Just
dogs
take her,
and
please.
owls. All right, 2 left for you, Caitlin. Who's going to get that second to last spot?
All right, I'm gonna go with Jackie here.
Okay.
I think she can give us a little more physicality, a little more size. Can shoot it, can handle it. So I'm gonna take Jackie.
She said size and Jackie Young in the same sentence. This is like when Giannis was like, we need the king of the step back, Trae Young. Like, she's just there for vibes.
Last 2 spots. We got 2 left. Fee, who are you taking with your
Ryan
final
Howard,
spot
and
here
they're
on
gonna
Team
go and
Collier?
win it.
Yeah.
Pressure's
This
on,
is
my
really
friend.
tough.
Yeah.
Because
Ryan.
2 great
I
players.
know. Do I go the post route where we just
Ryan.
trying to body
She's gonna
people
take
the whole
Ryan.
game? Do I need to get some more shooting with Ryan? It's a hard decision.
She's gonna take Ryan.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Ryan. We need some more.
Yeah,
guard on the
obviously.
side.
We're adding a little
took a lot
bit
of the
more
post players,
shooting.
All right,
yeah.
perfect.
All right, we're adding a little bit more shooting here.
Obviously.